Now, when we work with adding and subtracting of mixed numbers, we do it a whole different way than when we do multiplying and dividing mixed numbers. With multiplying and dividing of mixed numbers, you have to change your mixed numbers into improper fractions as your very first step. You could do it with adding and subtracting, but then your numbers get really big. So that's why we usually don't on adding and subtracting. But on multiplying and dividing, we do have to change them into improper fractions first. So we're going to take the 5 times the 2 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, and we're going to make that 11/5. And then we're going to multiply here. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus my 7 is going to give me 25 ninths, right? Now we're going to do our multiplying like we did multiplying the other day. If we can reduce, we want to reduce first. We can reduce the 5 and the 25. 5 goes into here once and into here 5 times. The 11 and 9 don't have anything in common, so we can't reduce those. 11 times 5 is 55. 1 times 9 is 9. Now again, if we look at the directions, we want to write our answers as mixed numbers since we were working with mixed numbers, and so we want to change that into a mixed number. 9 divides into 55 how many whole times? 6 times. 6 times 9 is 54, so we just have 1 left over, so 6 and 1/9. And the multiplying on your calculator is pretty much like the adding and subtracting was. We just have to make sure we hit that fraction button between our whole numbers. 2 fraction 1 fraction 5, 2 and 1/5, times 2 fraction 7 fraction ninths. And if I hit equals, I get 6 and 1/9. So again, my suggestion, work them out paper, pencil, check them with your calculator. That way you know how to do them both ways. Number 20, we're going to multiply again. Here, this is already a fraction, so I don't have to do anything with the 2/3. But I have to change my 2 and 4/9 into an improper fraction. So, what would 2 and 4/9 be as an improper fraction? 20 what? Try that again. 22 over 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 4 would be 22 over 9. Oh, they didn't make this one very nice. I can't do any reducing, can I?
You can't?
I can't.
The 2 and the 22, or does it
No.
have to be crossways?
It has to be one on the top, one on the bottom.
Okay.
It actually could be up and down, but then your fraction would, you could reduce, you know, if you had 4/6.
Okay.
It'd be kind of silly, but you could do it that way. But one on the top, one on the bottom, usually they're across from each other.
Okay.
But in this case, I can't reduce the 2 with the 9. I can't reduce the 22 with the 3. So I'm just going to multiply. 2 times 22, 44. 3 times 9, 27. I now have to change that into a mixed number. 27 divides into 44 how many times? Just once. And so if I take 44 and I subtract 27, I get how many left over? $17. So 17 27ths. So 1 and 17 27ths would be my answer as a mixed number. So go ahead and try number 21 there on your paper. And what are we coming up with for an answer? 5 1/3. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 1 is 28 ninths. Here, 1 times 7 is 7, plus 5 is 12 sevenths. Here I can reduce both ways. 3 goes into 9 3 times and into 12 4 times. 7 goes into 7 once, but into 28 4 times. And so 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 1 is 3. So I have 16/3. And if I divide 3 into 16, it goes in there 5 times with 1 left over. So 5 1/3. Now if you forgot to reduce here, you should be able to reduce here. It's just their numbers are a whole lot bigger and so it's not as easy to do, right? So if you check your reducing, makes it a lot easier. 4 times 4 is a lot easier than 28 times 12.